It's the end of another really busy day at Bilheim Marine. We've got so much going on at the moment. Everybody's realised they've got a boat and they want it fixed now. So, anyway, I've got to do a job and I thought I'd take you along. I have to replace the mooring buoy on my mooring. It's collapsed. So we've got the trusty Piscator 580 with a Parson 115. I've just had a lovely experience. Someone had stolen my light board, so I've managed to fit a brand new one. Isn't it funny, like everything that you get, if it's new, it's just an enjoyment. I don't know why, but it's there. So yeah, I'm going to fit the light board and then we're going to go down to Menai Bridge Slip and yeah, find some way of getting that mooring chain, which is heavy. It is the anchor chain of HMS Conway. That was salvaged by a good friend of mine, David McCready, 30 years ago probably. So yeah, that's my mooring chain. That's my actual ground chain, and then the down chain is a big heavy thing as well. So I've got to find some way of pulling that up so that I can then get that mooring buoy onto my mooring without the whole chain going onto the bottom. It should be fun. How I'm going to do that, I'm not entirely sure because it is a heavy chain. But my mooring buoy has pretty much almost completely collapsed, so it needs doing. So let's get down to the slip. All right. Lightboard. Lots and lots of people wrap this around and around and around and around and around. It takes ages to get off. There is no need to do that. All you have to do, send it along like that. Got lots and lots of support along there. One wrap around here. That is all that's needed. Just thought of a useful bit of content for you. If you're struggling to get your safety rope tight, the way I do it, I wrap it, so it's your painter, it's attached to here permanently. I just wrap it around the trailer a couple of times, forward of the bow roller, and then back through the D-ring, and then pull it tight, but just wrap it a couple of times around here. So once, twice, and then when you pull it tight, it just cinches it. So that's your safety line, nice and tight. So just two, oops, didn't do that right then. And then just two half hitches. One, two, means it's dead safe, but it's dead quick and easy to undo. Oh, getting on board the Piscator after 12 months. She's an absolute dime. I love this boat so much. She's a flying machine and 8-foot beam. 8-foot beam, I mean, come on. Show me a sub 20-foot boat that's got an 8-foot beam and I will eat my hat. We've got some fuel. Slightly concerning, the battery switch was left on. Oh dear. Oh dearie dodgems. Hopefully she'll start. Oh yes! Immediately. The Parson is a dime also. Right, let's get down to the slip. Almost forgot the vital ingredients. Now let's get down to the slip. Now let's get down to the slip. Oh dear, oh dear. Bad news, I'm afraid. We're down at the slipway, but there is no mooring buoy. It's supposed to be out there. So it has completely collapsed now. So I better go and get the dive kit. We better go and break the bad news to Sydney. I'm sorry, lovey, no boating today. Tomorrow we'll get the dive kit and then we'll go, okay? Have a boat day. I couldn't help but show you what I'm looking at here. It's a lovely spring evening and we've got Parson 115 on Happy Hookers, Seahawk Sealord, and we've got another Parson 115 on my boat. This is the one that I'm doing a long-term test on. I'm going to be giving you a lowdown on that pretty soon. Not quite ready yet, but yeah, so far so good. It's an absolute tank of an engine. It's had so much hammer and it just loves it. So yeah, there we go. What a gorgeous evening.